Yeah, so long story short, I had a surgery in February. That was supposed to be a year-long recovery. I played the first game about 6 months out of surgery. So during the season, I was just dealing with some inflammation problems. My leg was getting swollen. It just wasn't quite ready, but, there was no way I wasn't going to play the season. As the year went on, I got better. I played the last game without the knee brace. I feel comfortable right now without it. I'm still, getting my feet under me right now and still getting better, but I feel good.
How is it working with brand new receivers and a brand new scheme and the whole bit? It seems like it's a lot of your game. You also didn't mind uncorking the deep ball, so it's kind of nice too, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge out here today, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to get better. There's definitely a lot of things that I could look at from today and improve upon. I definitely didn't have my best showing out here, but I'm looking forward to getting in the film room, understanding the playbook better, getting better time with my receivers. So by game day on Saturday, I'm ready to show everybody what I'm about.
Next time, just let me repeat the question so they can hear it back in their microphone, and then I'll give you what you answer. That makes sense?
Ask them to repeat it?
Yeah, no, I'll repeat it back in the
repeat it.
microphone.
Okay.
All right. Yes. So he asked, what about him? What makes him set apart from the other quarterbacks?
Yeah, there's a lot of talented quarterbacks out here, and I don't want to be the guy to knock anybody. Everyone out here is very talented, and I think that it's a lot to do with going to the right scheme where you fit the right personnel and the offense and the coaches. But what I bring to the table is I'm a good decision maker. I have a strong arm. I'm very confident in my arm. I can make all the throws. Today I didn't have my best showing, but tomorrow I definitely want to come out here, have a better showing, and spin the ball a little bit better.
He asked, what quarterbacks does he look up to and admire the most, and why?
So growing up, my favorite quarterback was Peyton Manning and Brett Favre. So, I want to take care of the ball like Peyton Manning, but, I also want to let it rip a little bit like Brett Favre. Those have kind of been my idols growing up. Of course, Tom Brady, the legend Tom Brady. Can't say enough about that guy. I think my game translates a lot to what Matt Ryan does. I'm not Lamar Jackson by any means, but, have good timing and anticipation.
Yes. He asked what kind of feedback he's heard from scouts so far.
So far this process has been like a lot of questions. It hasn't been too much feedback yet. Maybe going forward, after practice, they'll have some more feedback for me. But so far it's mostly just been, questions and, just having conversations with people.
Yes. He's asked, what's it like coming down here with some of the guys that he plays with?
Yeah, so those are two guys that I've been living with since I was a freshman. We had a dorm together our freshman year, then we got an apartment, and then we got a house. So, and none of us were highly recruited guys. We all developed to get here. All of us are all ball. That's all we care about, and that's why we're here. That's how we got ourselves into this position is, we just grinded for 4 years and we got better over time. And so, we're just taking it one day at a time. We still have a lot to improve upon. So we're just getting better to make sure that we're ready for Saturday.
Any other questions? All right, right here. He asked how prepared he feels if they ask him to play early in the next season.
One thing I know about the NFL is that it stands for not for long. And if you don't come ready for your opportunity, you may only get one chance. So, I want to make sure I'm damn ready for my one chance when I get it. I'm the type of guy that learns by getting thrown in the fire. I learn best by making mistakes and not making the same mistake twice. So whichever team drafts me and wherever I'm drafted, I'm going to be very lucky to go to that organization, and they're going to get the best of me and my best effort every single day.
Right here. He asked kind of what the main interview questions he's gotten so far.
Yeah, so I've talked a lot about the knee, a lot about my upbringing, and just how my career in Nevada went. Like yesterday we were in meetings for like 4 hours straight. We met with 16 teams for about like 20, 25 minutes each. So it was kind of just like surreal. You're going from one team to the next, and it just happens so fast, and you're just talking, and it goes by like that. But it's been a crazy process, and I'm just lucky and fortunate to be in this position.
I just asked him kind of give an overview of the stuff that he was tasked with throughout practice.
I definitely don't have all the responsibilities that I did when I was playing at Nevada in terms of making checks at the line of scrimmage and, getting us into the right place today. I was just trying to make sure that I was right, making sure that everyone was just lined up correctly and that we ran the right play. A lot of times today I had my eyes backwards. I had the play flipped in my mind, and, I just wasn't seeing it correctly. That's something that, I'm going to spend a lot of time on today to make sure that I'm more prepared tomorrow. But in terms of, what I was doing at the line in Nevada, not quite to that extent so far right now. Yeah. Yeah, Nevada, I kind of had free range, if you will. Like, I had no limitations at the line. So I would come up to the line and, if the play was good to go, we're keeping it. But if not, if I didn't think it was going to work, then I would try to get us into the best alternative. That doesn't mean that I'm going to check into a pass. If we had numbers for the run, I would check a run. If, they're playing soft, the screen. But, if they're playing it tight, then, yeah, I'm going to check the deep ball as well.
We have time for one more question. Can you repeat that one more time? Sorry. Yes. Basically just saying about how his running game is a little less than other quarterbacks and how that helps him identify between other quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Lamar Jackson by any means. I definitely have to beat teams with my mind. And, what I put on tape this past season, I admit I was a statue, especially the first half of the year coming off my surgery and, not being all the way ready. But I did get better, and I do feel like I can step up in the pocket and extend plays and keep my eyes downfield. No, I'm never going to be the guy that's going to hurdle somebody and give them a stiff arm and go run it and score it. That's not really my style, but I do believe that I can extend plays, keep my eyes downfield. A few times today at practice, I stepped up in the pocket, kept my eyes downfield. I didn't make a good throw that I wish I could have back, but I'm still getting my feet under me. And I definitely think that I'm going to be moving better going forward, especially better than what I put on tape this season.